Folks, check it out. Today we have the Chenyu Guardian X1. This is the follow-up to the Chenyu Guardian, which, as many of you know, is one of my all-time favorite mechanicals. We're going to take a look at that in comparison to this, along with some other popular mechanicals. So, take a look at the body first. See nothing too wild and crazy, a couple lanyard spots. And this is just standard stainless steel. They came out with this and then a couple different versions in G10, which is just a plastic. So another thing to note, they've also changed their packaging style from the black rectangular snap lock container to this white box with kind of a more stylized look. Let's pop that open really quick. Take a look inside before we get to the piece itself. You've got a little Chenyu how-to card, so I'm guessing if you were to scan those, they've got a little chat there, probably some how-tos on disassembly. You've got the extras, which Chenyu's always very good about giving, and then a couple stickers. So let's take a look at the actual piece itself, give it a listen here. Got a really good kind of deep noise there. Like I want to take it apart and tune it, but it's also kind of pretty damn good out of the box, where I'm not sure that it's going to need it. At least not right away. But so this was kind of a surprise drop. I just happened to be on the site when these dropped and was able to snag one of the stainless steel ones. Like I said, there were G10 different colored ones like blues and pinks and stuff like that, and a green one, I think. I grabbed stainless steel so that it'd be the most comparable to my Zerk Chenyu that I have. So you can see the differences right away. This is a 4-track with 2 dense tracks in the middle and 2 paragraph tracks on the side, where the Chenyu V1, Chenyu Guardian V1 is just standard, or you'd have to buy a dense version, so you'd have to buy multiple of these. So it was an up, rotation, down. Not to mention too that 360 track at the top also only has 1 track, and we'll see when we take this apart that the rotational track on here also has I think 3 or 4 D10 tracks as well. So these aren't even readily available yet. When they are, I'll make sure to post a link so that people can grab it if you're into it. Really, if you liked the first version of the Chenyu, you're gonna love this. So let's kind of take a look at some of the extras here. It looks like it's about in line with what the extras were for previous Chenyu pieces. So you get some extra screws, little tool, different types of springs, balls, springs, and Teflon balls. So extra stainless steel balls, extra Teflon balls. sometimes depending on what material it is, like the Chenyu, I want to say came with some glass beads. Size comparison. And take a look at them side by side. Let's get our, obviously they're different material. We'll still do like a little weight analysis, but thickness wise, 0.379 inches. The original was 0.352. So you'll notice it a little bit. Width wise, at its highest point, tough to get on the corner, about 1 inch. And so this one's actually a little thinner. And then lengthwise, sorry if this bores anybody, 1.905 and 1.77. So it's a little longer, a little thinner, and a little wider. All right. I'd say this is more in line with, like, width-wise, it feels like the Sky Tower from Taigo. We've got the Iron Eating Beast here, which is another multi-track rotational pivot slider. You can see that side by side. Yeah. Got the Mott Mix. It's pretty comparable at its highest point to the Mott Mix. Size-wise, just a little taller. And then for something that most people have, a bubble or some sort of top D, you can see the size comparison there. It's definitely larger than that. Guy needs a polish or something. All right. Last but not least, we'll do weight and then we'll get on with the fun stuff. $91.6. Whoops. 70.1. A little heavier. Obviously, it's stainless steel. Comparable to the Iron Eating Beast. All right. Now, let's take it apart and look inside. That's the part that is the most fun. So this has similar tracks in there to what the Mott Groove or Mott Mix have. You can see those little, like, Delrin side pieces where the original Chenyu had these metal plates. So let's, yep. What are we taking here? T6. Ooh, that's a little bit of a pain. So these are not the standard T8 or T6 sizes, so we're going to have to use the tool that came with it. Which I'm curious what that is. It doesn't say anywhere on here, does it? Negative. I'd say maybe a T4, T5. So we'll pop those off first. Yep, I'm already lost. Okay, so layer flat. Okay, so this is how it came standard. So we've got two black silicone nitride balls in there, both running on the dense track, so there isn't anything on the standard paragraph track, as they call it. Let's swap it and hear what it sounds like on the standard side of things. So the springs that they've already got in here are primed for really good ping. It's not overbearing. It's just got a really good sound to it. Kind of a subtle ping. Okay, pop that screw back in here. A little bit of a bummer, unless you have a good multi-tool, that they wouldn't just use the standard size screws, but this is also like a first run, so the chance that they may switch to a more standardized kind of thing, possible. Oh wow. Holy cow. That sounds so good. So this is Chenyu X1 in dense, Chenyu V1 in dense. That's got a great sound. Wowzers. Okay. This thing is exactly what I wanted it to be. Not gonna lie. They have definitely stepped it up. They took everything that was great about that V1 and really improved on it. So now we'll pull that out. You can see they have that set up in a standard triangle formation. Okay, there's two D10 tracks. You've got standard, and then you've got dense on the outside. And I bet you can make some really good sounds mixing these up, because look at all the different possibilities. You can place one here, one there. I mean, so this is your inside track, right? And then you've got your outside track. And you could easily have dense and standard running at the same time, which we're going to try out here. So right now we're running all dense. But if we take, that's not true, is it? Well, now hold on. Okay, hold on, this is kind of a mind melder. We were running 2 standard and 1 dense. Interesting, interesting, interesting. These are different, right? Okay, yeah. So you've got dense on the outside, standard in the middle. So we were running 2 dense and 1 standard. Wow. This is bonkers. Let's see if we run all dense. This is the first time I've taken it apart. I did an unboxing video that I'll put up, or should already be up, I guess, by the time this is out. Come on, baby. And then I had to run off to class, so hopefully you're enjoying this and not annoyed with my discovery mode here. Okay, so we've got a great dense up and down sound. Now let's do that rotation. Oh, I'm backwards. It's a little bit softer than I expected. I mean, that's a winner right there. Wow. All dense that way, but I'm not sold on the rotation. I think that kind of benefited from a little bit of the resistance from the dense track. So, let's see here. Whoops. We're going to put it on there. So let's take that back out. And that was running at a triangle. Let's see if we do all dense. And then I promise I'll give it a cut. Also, the live stream went really well. To the point where I was pretty jazzed up. I felt like doing a live stream again the next day. Obviously, I got to pace myself, but it was really nice kind of connecting with you guys, discussing, just having a discussion. It was kind of cool. It's so few and far between that we kind of run into like-minded folks that don't think these things are completely ridiculous. And it's kind of nice to just chat about them. What's this in here? Oh yeah. So now we're running on a dense rotation and a standard up and down vertical movement. That's really good. Damn. You guys, the Chenyu X1 is good. It is an absolute improvement over our beloved Chenyu Guardian V1. Now, does that mean I'm going to get rid of this? Nope. But this is a lot of fun and definitely taking the cake in terms of your pivot mechanical sliders. Beautiful, beautiful. Very exciting day. Chenyu Guardian X1. I promise that I will let you guys know when this thing is dropping and where to get it. Thank you for watching.